cigarettes, saving kids from nicotine addiction. Vote yes on 31.
I never thought in my wildest dreams I had a problem with my kidneys. And then wham, my whole existence changed. If Prop 29 passes, clinics will close and people will die. It's as simple as that. Vote no on 29.
The dream getaway house didn't have a dream getaway kitchen? We got you, fam. With a family feast, 8 pieces of our famous pollo, 2 sides, salad, and churros, starting at just $24. El Pollo Loco, feed the flame.
Watch Off the Clock, today at 2 on KTLA 5.
Now at noon, emotions are running high at today's LA City Council meeting amid growing calls for some council members to resign permanently after leaked racist comments. Thanks for joining us for the KTLA 5 News at Noon. I'm Glenn Walker.
And I'm Lou Parker. Former Council President Nury Martinez has announced a leave of absence 1 day after she stepped down from her leadership position. Calls are growing louder for Martinez and 2 others to step away permanently. Our live team coverage continues as the city reacts to the scandal. First, KTLA 5's Lauren Lister is live at City Hall where tensions are high. Lauren?
Yeah, Glenn and Lou, emotion and outrage filling council chambers here this morning in a heated meeting, the first since those leaked racist comments were made public by council member Nury Martinez from a meeting involving her and fellow council members Gil Cedillo and Kevin De Leon. This morning, the chance of demonstrators filling council chambers, city council unable to start the meeting for a full hour from when it was supposed to begin. Interim council president Mitch O'Farrell repeatedly shouted down by the crowd once public comment did begin, anger over that leaked meeting and demands for resignations.
The comments of now former city council president Nury Martinez and council member Kevin De Leon, and with the complicity of Gil Cedillo and the former Federation president Ron Herrera, who were in the room laughing at these comments, are racist, disgusting, and undermine the solidarity work that we've all been building here in Los Angeles. These 4 individuals have possibly damaged the decades of intentional and difficult work of building multiracial understanding and solidarity among Black and Latinx communities.
Because not only did you spew vile, hateful comments, but those comments clearly informed the way you exercise.
The recorded conversation causing a massive fallout at City Hall was among the people you see on your screen. Martinez, De Leon, and Cedillo, 3 Latino, Latinx members of City Council, and LA County Federation of Labor President Ron Herrera, who has since stepped down from his position. All of them have issued apologies. Nury Martinez stepped down as council president, but not from her position on the council, and knew this morning, about an hour before the meeting began, a statement sent out from the councilwoman announcing she is taking a leave of absence. She wrote in part, and you can take a look, we'll put it up on your screen, that this has been one of the most difficult times of her life. She recognizes this is entirely of her own making, announcing that leave of absence, also saying, I am so sorry to the residents of her council district, her colleagues, also the city of Los Angeles. Here are just a few of her incendiary comments, including about Councilman Mike Bonin's adopted Black son.
It's like black and brown on this float, and then there's this white guy with this little black kid who's misbehaved. The kid is bouncing off the effing walls on the float, practically tipping it over. There's nothing you can do to control him. Parece changuito. This kid is a beatdown. Like, let me take him around the corner and then I'll bring him back.
Thinking about the needs of low-income families, not being the pockets of the developers.
Martinez also heard saying of LA District Attorney George Gascon, quote, F that guy, he is with the blacks, and also calling some Latinos in Koreatown ugly. The conversation mostly focused on the redistricting of the 15 council districts in a way that would benefit the council members. The discussion reportedly took place last October at the labor offices. It was leaked on Reddit earlier this month, but taken down. The LA Times and Knock LA obtaining the recordings, releasing them over the weekend. Today, Councilman Mike Bonin starting the council meeting with an emotional speech.
I want I want to be able to forgive the offenses against me and my family, and I want to lead with love and generosity and model the world we need to create, and I promise you I'll try. But to do so, first today I need to focus on love.
Councilman Bonin said he's a father first. He was reacting to the comments made about his son. He also called for the resignations of his colleagues. Now, Cedillo and De Leon were here for a time. They did sit down in their seats, but met with such outrage from protests, they did retreat out of council chambers. And the calls for resignations are coming not just from members of the public and council members like Mike Bonin, but also from LA Mayor Eric Garcetti, U.S. Senator Alex Padilla, not to mention the mayoral candidates Rick Caruso and Karen Bass. So we'll continue following this live here in City Hall. For now, that's the latest, and I'll send it back to you.
All right, Lauren Lister, thank you. Meantime, the calls for those 3 council members to resign also continuing outside of City Hall as some community activists and political leaders say it is a way to start the healing process.
KTLA 5's Kimberly Chang is live in downtown with more. Hi, Kimberly.
Luke, Glenn. A look behind me, you can see a large crowd gathered outside of City Hall. Many say due to capacity limits, they were not able to go inside, so they staged this rally right in front. This is at Main and Temple. A large crowd, as you can see, across the roadway, which is now blocked. They're calling for the council members to resign.
You see everyone here, Black, brown, Asian, Native American, everyone is here because that's the city that we're rocking for. We're saying no to hate. We're saying you don't represent us. We're also questioning all of the motives on all of the votes that you've done up to this point.
They said these racist stuff about the Oaxacans, and why get on the Oaxacans, right? Dark skinned, ugly. I just couldn't see the sense in that. And I was happy, though, to see so many people from different backgrounds come out and protest against this.
Get them out! Get them out! Get them out!
And this is a look at another protest here in downtown. There were community activists from LA, but also San Diego and Orange counties. They say if this can happen in a city as diverse as LA, it will happen in other places, and they want to put a stop to it. Nury Martinez said today she's taking a leave of absence, this after she announced her resignation as council president. But people out here say it is just not enough. They want her out completely, along with council members Kevin De Leon and Gil Cedillo, who were part of that meeting where she made racist and derogatory comments. Union leader Ron Herrera, who was also there, already announced his resignation. Now, the meeting was about redistricting. Now, people are calling for the state attorney general to investigate whether there was an attempt to manipulate boundaries to favor certain groups.
The conversations that occurred in this meeting sought to gerrymander and disenfranchise the Black vote in the city of Los Angeles. And we are very concerned about the possibility that these council members and this labor leader were beyond racially insensitive.
We are not accepting apologies at this time. We're not accepting leave of absence. No. We need you to be absent permanently.
Now, there's a mix of emotions out here. People say there's outrage, disappointment, but also a sense of unity because people of various backgrounds are here, all taking a stand against hate and racism in LA. Now, there are several rallies planned for today, as I mentioned, and we'll have much more coming up at 1 o'clock. Sending it back to you in the studio.
Okay, bye.
Kimberly, thank you.
A stolen vehicle pursuit ended in gunfire overnight in LA's Wilmington neighborhood.
The suspect crashed and tried to run away before he was then shot and killed. KTLA 5's Alina Bobin is live near the scene with this story for us. Hi, Alina.
Hi there, Lou and Glenn. That's right. This was a fatal officer-involved shooting, the LAPD officer being the one that opened fire in this case. Now, the suspect, we don't have a lot of information. We just know that he was a man in his 40s. He has not yet been identified. But take a look at this video. This happened very early here in the Wilmington area. This is right by the LA Harbor, so not a lot of action that happens here in the middle of the night. You can see the stolen vehicle. That was the vehicle that started all this. According to the LAPD, that car was listed as stolen. It's a truck, a black Chevy Silverado. And you can see in the video, this is East Street right off of East Harry Bridges Boulevard near the LA Harbor. The driver was coming down East Street trying to evade police when he lost control and crashed into a tree. The suspect then got out of the truck and started running. The officers approached the man and someone started shooting. Whether it was the cop or the suspect who fired first, that part is still under investigation. According to the LAPD, the man was armed with 2 firearms. The suspect was shot, transported, and later died. This initially started at 3:30 this morning, a few blocks over at 500 Quay. LAPD Harbor Patrol officers spotted the stolen truck and a pursuit ensued.
Investigators have to review many hours of body-worn video, surveillance video in the area, but fortunately no officers or bystanders were injured during the incident, and the suspect's handguns were recovered at scene.
Handguns?
Yes,
multiple?
he had multiple handguns. So what did investigators discovered? Was the suspect was in possession of 2 handguns.
And according to the LAPD, at this point, it's unclear if those handguns actually belonged to the suspect or if they were stolen handguns. Again, that suspect, a man in his 40s, he has not yet been identified. In the Wilmington area, I'm Lena Bovian, KTLA 5 News.
Alina, thank you.
All right, let's check in with Casey and the weather today, much like yesterday.
Yeah, pretty gloomy, and we're already seeing some shower activity, and we'll see some thunderstorms this afternoon. 72 in Santa Ana right now, 71 in Santa Monica, 70 for San Bernardino, and 69 in Camarillo. And here's a look at that Max Doppler, seeing lightning strikes, heavy downpours, and gusty winds come along with that. High temperatures expected this afternoon.